All right, ready for painting. Masked off. This side. I'm hoping I have enough room in here to get a couple bolts in. Otherwise, I'm going to have to add some spacers or something, because I want to be able to get bolts in there to put a drift pin in there, so when I go to tighten up the front sprockets, I can keep the crankshaft from rotating. We'll see. Otherwise, like I said, I'll be able to cut some of this out and have access. But like I said, I'll do that later. So yeah, let's put some primer on it. Okay, first coat of primer. Let that hang out for a bit. We'll hit it again. I did do under here, but I'm not going to flip it around to show you. So let's just hang out a bit. So I have the primer kind of drying, curing next to the wood stove. The can of paint said, I think it was like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I have to check before I can top coat it. So that's happening. And then over here, I started laying out all my parts. Let's take a look here. There's the carbs that have been rebuilt. Here we've got the crankshaft. Here we've got the redone pistons, new pistons, all assembled, ready to go. Let's see, we've got, of course, painted parts. We've got the oil pump, the fuel pump, got the head bolts, new studs for the carburetors and manifold. This is all the timing components, new tensioners, chains, new guides. Here we have the rings from the ring leader, Datusn, Hastings, to the part numbers. Here we have the bearings, King engine bearing specialists, Datusn. And here we have the crank bearings. They're right here from Federal Mogul engine bearings. What else we got? We got the distributor here, plugs, new motor mounts, new plug wires. We have a new water pump with a water pump spacer. I need bolts, painted valve cover, painted timing cover, painted engine pan. That's most of it. I am feeling, this is a little rough here. I feel a little, almost a burr. It feels, well, definitely feels like some little dents here. Maybe come around. So I've been reaching out to one of my guys to talk about that. Hope it's okay. Find out. This was all polished. So I don't know why this is called a dented, marred. It's not good. I do need new, these are sleeves that go into the engine head that align the, these go into the block, which align the head. I think I need maybe two. I'm not sure why there's three, unless one came out of an old one, or maybe there's three. I'll look into that. Again, the head's over there under the towel. So once the engine's painted, then it's time to start assembling. This is the rear main seal gaskets, and these are tricky. These have to soak in oil for, I forget what it is, 12, 24 hours. And then it's a complicated suggested steps for installing this. There's 1, 2, 3 pages. You can see they cut and notch. And so the instructions are 90% clear to me. I'll read it again. And then the pistons are marked with an F. So that goes to the front of the engine. And then the front has this little chamfer. So that goes to the front side of the crank. And then the seals back here. I guess this side feels pretty good. That side feels good. Just this inside. And so hopefully that's not going to rub on. That would be rubbing on this surface here if it was to move over, right? So it's probably going to be okay because it'll line up. You're not going to have a lot of slop, excuse me, this way. So looks like there's plenty of room here. I assume that the connecting rod runs on the center of the mating surface here. Excuse me, that goes here, 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 here. This is just the main cat bearings. So hopefully we'll be okay there. Anyway, sorry for the sloppy video. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's all new to me. I mean, I'm certainly familiar with all the parts, you know, and I've taken them off, but I've never done an assembly before, but, you know, shouldn't be that difficult. You know, the tricks, of course, are getting bearings in and then getting the timing all set up, but I've got my books and videos, YouTube videos. So you got to get the timing set. Distributor, I don't know about it. It might have an issue still. So there we go. That's where I'm at. So I hope you like the color. I do. Obviously it's not factory. Don't care. Should look good with the red covers. Tomorrow I can strip the paint. And I'm waiting again on the seals. I'm going to go show you those. So they have to soak for 24 hours. I'd like to do them flat, but I don't have a container. I'll see what I can find. And of course, this is going to contaminate the oil. I don't want to dump that in the engine. I've still got quite a bit left for assembly. So there we are. Got this covered up. It's about all I can do. If you want to read this, you can pause it. Do first paragraph, second paragraph, a few more paragraphs. Okay, we'll go to the second page. Continuation. Next paragraph. These instructions came with the seals that I bought. Go here. And again, you can see you have options, what they talk about, kind of like the V groove concept. So that's going to be fun. But there's the instructions, so should be doable. Get to that in a couple days, hopefully. Maybe after the New Year's. See how it goes. Okay, tape has been stripped. Let's take a look at the bearing clamps, whatever you call these things. Looking at orientation, FF on the front. What we got here? Here's a F with that little guy. This one has 1, 2. This one has F2 with a little bump. This one has F with a straight and an angle. Let's look at those one more time for orientation. Obviously, this one's easy. F1, double here, F2 with that. Okay, so I guess what this does here, this, and this would be on that side, and then F, let's call it F1, F2, F something, and F nothing. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Let's spin this thing around here. Come on, there we go. Okay, so that side's done. Front's peeled. This side is peeled. And I'll get all that next. So yeah, just let it cure up for a couple days. And there's not much else I can do on it until the oil seals are ready to go. So here we have it.